Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and it's time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right everybody, time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. It's the show where I go over the week's pop culture news, mostly comic books and movies. Let's get right into it with some comic book news, very sad news. Border Town has been canceled. That's right, Border Town was, of course, a great book from Vertigo this year. We were loving it. People in the PCP Army were loving it. We were talking about it. It was socially relevant. It had amazing artwork. However, the artist, Eric Esquivel, or whatever his name is, has recently been accused of sexual misconduct and abuse. So, in light of that information, the artist, Ramon Villalobos, and the colorist, Tamara Bonvillain, they both quit the book. Subsequently, DC canceled the book. So no more issue 5, no more issue 6. It is done. We will not get another issue of Border Town. DC has distanced themselves from this project. Me personally, these are my thoughts. I loved Border Town. I thought it was a great socially relevant story. However, with this new news and the way that Cat has responded has kind of been not the best, because he hasn't really responded or anything like that. I understand, I get it. So it sucks, but I think DC and the creators made the right decision in this. So I just wanted to let you guys know, regardless of what we think, Border Town is done. We're not going to get any more of that. Some Miss Marvel changes as well. G. Willow Wilson is going to be leaving the character. She created the character. She gave life to Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan has been an amazing character. G. Willow Wilson did an amazing job fleshing out this character, a true hero in the true Marvel sense of the word. Her run on Miss Marvel reminds me of Ditko and Lee on Spider-Man, the amazing Spider-Man stuff from back in the day. It's an amazing hero. It's inclusive. It's awesome. I've loved Miss Marvel. So G. Willow Wilson is leaving to go have an extended run on Wonder Woman. So let's see what happens there. Who's going to be taking over Miss Marvel? Saladin Ahmed. Very excited for that. Ahmed's been doing great work. Abbott came out this year. Black Bolt was one of the highlights of 2017. He just launched a new Miles Morales book, which is amazing. Exiles is one of my favorite Marvel books of this year. Saladin Ahmed on Miss Marvel. Perfect. Super sold for that. Very excited. The Magnificent Miss Marvel is going to debut, I believe, in March of next year. Super excited for that news. So excited. So Jeff Lemire, doing Black Hammer, said that he was done with creator-owned stuff. However, leave this in the rumor mill. This is nothing official, right? But strong rumors, strong sources are saying that Jeff Lemire is working on a Black Hammer DC Universe crossover. How cool is that? I hope that he gets to use whatever iterations of those DC characters that he wants, Golden Age, Silver Age, Modern Age, Bronze Age, whichever he wants, to make this cool mashup with Black Hammer. Really cool, very excited for this. When it comes to crossovers with other companies and licensed material, DC's always on the forefront of let's do it. Let's do it. Hellboy, Batman, Starman. Let's do it. Who cares, right? Super excited about this one. Jeff Lemire crossing over Black Hammer with DC heroes. Very excited. Also this week, Marvel released all these teasers that had everybody up in arms. It seemed like they were going to retcon some stuff or change Marvel history. Who's really responsible for the Fantastic Four not having enough shielding in Fantastic Four #1? Who's really responsible for Spider-Man coming back as Spider-Man after Spider-Man Noir? Who discovered Steve Rogers in the ice before the Avengers ever did? So it seemed like they were going to lead into this conspiracy. You remember that Dan Abnett 90s series Conspiracy? It's kind of like that. It seemed like Marvel's going to be doing this big thing. It caused an uproar. A lot of people were like, if they're going to be changing or retconning or doing this, I'm done, I'm done. In actuality, it's just a Cosmic Ghost Rider series. Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys Marvel history. It's just a little silly mini-series written by a couple comedians. Think of it like Deadpool and the Secret Wars. Basically, Cosmic Ghost Rider is a character who is gone through time and all that kind of stuff. So it's like his unknown involvement in things. It's going to be something silly. It's going to be something stupid. So it's really crazy that we all were getting up in arms over this. Like, what's going on? It's going to be a big deal. It's just a silly little mini-series, right? Movies and TV. Doctor Strange 2 is officially announced. It's going to happen. And it's going to be directed by Scott Derrickson. I believe he was the director of the first one. I'm pretty sure. Doctor Strange, to me, is one of the absolute weakest entries into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Benedict Cumberbatch, though, it seems like he would be great on this role because in Infinity War, he was amazing. So it seems like the success of the character in Avengers Infinity War has led Marvel to be like, yes, we can do a part 2. So, you know, I think a part 2 could be better than 1. Because I thought 1 was all right, but it definitely has some things. And we did all these movie reviews of all the MCU stuff earlier this year. I highly encourage you to check that stuff out. You can find it on the movies/TV playlist. You can also find it on the Movie Monday playlist, but really fun stuff to know my full thoughts about the first Doctor Strange. So I wasn't on board for the first one that much. However, I do think a sequel could be pretty neat. Punisher Season 2 is debuting January 2019. This, unfortunately, just kind of lets us know that Netflix is done. Because that means that's next month. We haven't got a trailer. Daredevil's trailer was super late. It's almost like Netflix didn't want to promote the new waves of these characters. It's almost like they knew they were about to just be done. I don't know. But Punisher Season 2 is happening. It's going to apparently release in January 2019. We don't have a trailer or anything like that. And a lot of people, we know that Netflix has been canceling all these Marvel shows. A lot of people are anticipating that maybe they may live on over at Disney+. But Disney+ is not going to do any mature rated stuff, which I think is fine because it's a Disney branded streaming service, right? So I totally get that. Also, in the contract, they can't use these characters for 2 years after their series end. So I guarantee, though, 2 to 3 years from now, we're getting a Daredevil movie, right? That's what I think. I don't know. Some Stargirl casting announcements. Stargirl is going to be a show that's going to be done for the DC Universe app. I'm all on board for that. Titans was my favorite scripted show of the year. I love that show. I thought it was amazing. It's totally worth the price of admission to the DC Universe app, in my opinion. Excited about this Stargirl. Courtney's a great character created by Jeff Johns. I love her original book, Stars and Stripes. I love her involvement in the JSA. I'm very excited they're going to give her her own series and some really cool announcements. First of all, Lou Ferrigno Jr., and he's exactly who you think he is. He's going to be playing the Golden Age Hour Man. Hour Man is a super cool character. Tom Payer did an Hour Man series back in the 90s that was like that 853rd century Hour Man, like the one from DC 1 Million. That was an amazing, supremely underrated series that if you've never checked it out, you definitely have to. This stuff's so good. But the Golden Age Hour Man's super cool too. He can get superpowers for an hour and only an hour at the time, right? So Lou Ferrigno Jr. is playing him, but Joel McHale is playing the original OG Golden Age Starman. How cool is that? Joel McHale needs to play a superhero, and I've been waiting for it, and it seems like this is the kind of role for him. I don't think Joel McHale should be a superhero in like a big-time movie. Maybe he should, but I love him in Community. I loved him on, what was it, The Soup or whatever it was. I really think Joel McHale's super fun. He's a good-looking dude. He's in shape. He's going to be playing Starman, the Golden Age version. I'm sold on that. Super excited. So that's what we got for you this week. What do we got coming up here at PCP? Well, tonight, Robbie Rants Live. So join us for that 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Central Time. Robbie Rants Live. We'll be talking about this upcoming week's comic books. We'll be doing a little bit of show and tell, maybe opening up a couple action figures or pops or something like that. And we'll just be having a good old time talking about comic books, movies, TV, all that jazz, and more. We'll talk a little bit about this Miles movie. Speaking of the Miles movie, Into the Spider-Verse, pretty good. You can find our review on this page right now. Me, Jelani Brooks, talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That is available right now. Comics Revisited. Me and Brooks are going to revisit the Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man run. That's this Thursday, and I can make this announcement officially now. On Friday, we'll release my top 10 favorite comic books of 2018. That video drops on Friday, so get excited, get hype. Plus, of course, the weekly comic book review on late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. Lots of excitement here at Year End for PCP, so thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining the PCP Army, and if you haven't, get over to Facebook and search PCP Army and join in on the conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, but share. Share this channel. We're getting closer to 4,000. We're doing a contest when we hit 4,000. We just crossed 3,500. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us grow. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for everything. But most especially and most importantly, thanks for rocking with us. Keep on living.